Mine, I just sort of want to piggyback ride on hers, but there's this debate that's always happened in my mind. When I consider the beginning, Adam saw Eve, and they were naked, and he called her bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh, and they became husband and wife. Basically, in God's eyes, when they consummated, they were married. In our days, you find you were in a previous relationship, you broke up, it didn't work, then you find a spouse later on, now you get married, and you bear children. And I wondered, in my observations, I've seen all blessings seem to go to the first marriage in God's eyes. You will find those children get blessed. But this, don't want to say others, but this woman now who seems to have agreed with, or a man, this second, let me use the word, quote unquote, marriage, which now has peace, let's use peace for now, the blessings are not trickling down as per God's standards. And I've always wondered, where does God's grace come in? Is there grace for this second, quote-unquote, marriage? Is there hope? Can you make a prayer of Jabez that he changes your name? I don't know if there's that opportunity, or since the standard remains the same, then that's it. For you, just accept. I don't know what your thoughts are.
We will not continue to sin because grace is sufficient. Is Paul talking about it? Must we sin because grace is sufficient? The Lord is so gracious when it comes to forgiveness. But it is one thing to forgive, is another to bear consequences. So even as you rest, sit proper in that arrangement, you can be sure the Lord has forgiven you. But you must be willing to bear the consequences. That is what all the patriarchs reaped. The Lord forgave them. They repented. But the violence that resulted out of those arrangements, they lived with them forever. They did. I like the way you began. In our days, I'm saying in the beginning. And if you look carefully at what you're calling our days, is not an arrangement in the church of God. It's an arrangement of the world. It's not in the house of God. It's not. We are running marriages like the world is running it. But I'm repeating, the Lord is gracious and merciful. You can be so sure that statement you have made, there's a young girl that has listened to it, but will still go ahead and do that which you're talking about. Will still go ahead and do it. And people are comfortable. They will tell you, my first marriage didn't work. I began another one and I'm peaceful. That peace, I can assure you, is not peace. The peace there is a peace because the devil does not disturb. And he does not disturb because you're already in his camp. He's sure both of you are sealed for eternal doom. Why should he bother? That is what they call peace.